Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to Soulocity Psychic Readings. My name's Simone, and I'm doing a What Do You Need to Know reading today. So basically, whatever comes out is what we roll with. There's no specific theme that I'm going for with your question, just asking, what do you need to know? Keeping in mind that it is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. It might not be your story. And if that's the case, you can also check out your other placements if you're looking for some extra messages or guidance, Pisces. So thank you for being here. I hope you are all having a beautiful start to the week. Let's find out what the overall energy is around you at the moment, Pisces. What is the overall energy for Pisces, please? The overall energy for Pisces, please. What is the overall energy for Pisces, please? Oh, I don't know, Pisces, but I keep hearing the word denial. Denial. So either you are trying to avoid something, or you're denying that something is going on, or you're denying feelings, or somebody else is. Denial. What is the overall energy for Pisces, please? We're going to be very specific because I'm shuffling up a storm here and I have a lot of cards, a lot more than I would normally take. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go with 4. At the bottom of the deck, you've got Witch. So this is indicating that at the moment you're probably attracting a lot of attention, or somebody is very attracted to you, and I feel as though you're needing to rely on your intuition for something, Pisces, and possibly you're needing to guard yourself against something, like perhaps you've been in some kind of altercation with someone, misunderstandings, arguments, and perhaps you're feeling a bit like you need to guard your heart or guard your feelings against something at the moment. That might be where denial comes into it. I'm not sure, but let's have a look. You've also got divinely guided, which on course. I was looking at divinely guided, which tells me that you are being divinely guided, which comes into having to use your intuition. So something is happening in the right timing for you, and you're being encouraged to just keep going with, either what you're doing, or the mindset that you're in. Just keep going because things are happening exactly as they need to happen. You've also got Warlock, which really interesting because that is the match for the Witch card, which you had at the bottom of the deck. So this could be about a romantic situation, but you've got Warlock here, which is also a card of being attractive. So it could be that you and this person are attracted to each other, but you're possibly perhaps there's been an argument recently, or you're not really sure what steps to take next with each other. This is somebody who is quite self-assured. They probably have a bit of an inflated ego. Somebody who, they like to be a leader. They like to take control of the situation. And I feel like this person likes to be right about things as well, which would make it really difficult in any kind of situation where there's misunderstandings. You've also got risk. So this is about heading towards the unknown, and I feel like you may be going into some kind of new cycle that you're unsure of, but it's like, well, I have to just do it anyway or else I'm never going to know. So heading into uncertainty, I feel, is probably the right word, but you feel like it's something that needs to be done. So you're just going to dive on in there. And you've also got fortune, which this is indicating that your financial situation is going to improve. But this is also saying that it says right here, be careful what you wish for. And also, too good to be true. Are you asking for too much from either a person? Are you asking for too much from the situation that you're in? Are your expectations too high? It can be a couple of different things there. So let's get into your story and see what is going to unfold. What does Pisces need to know, please? What does Pisces need to focus on? Okay, you've got the 7 of coins. So looking at what you are putting your efforts into. You've also got the 9 of coins, the card of independence. Kind of feel like it wouldn't be a Pisces reading without the 9 of coins. It always seems to show up. What does Pisces need to know, please? You've also got the 6 of Swords. So whatever the situation is here, you may find that you're moving into, moving away from conflict, which would be a really good thing to experience. I also feel like you've got, the 7 of coins and the 9 of coins there. I feel like this is a question of, are you investing enough in yourself? 7 of coins, 9 of coins. Are you giving enough to yourself? I've dropped way too many cards there. Like, are you putting yourself first? And is the energy that you're putting into this other person or this situation, is it worth it? You've also got the Knave of Coins, which is the Page of Coins. You've also got the 5 of Swords. So there again, we're talking about ego, misunderstandings, a bit of a clash with somebody else. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands, success and victory, seeing a good outcome. So you've got 2 6s there, which is awesome, because 6s are about moving away from conflict, which is what I said earlier. Moving away from conflict, bringing that balance back in, that peace, finding a peaceful resolution, as well. When we see the 6s, and you've got 2 on the table. So I feel like things are going to start calming down for you soon. But going back to what I was saying with the 7 of coins and the 9 of coins, are you putting yourself first? It's either the question of, are you putting yourself first, or do you want to, or do you need to be putting yourself first to find the peace that you're looking for? Because I feel like, Pisces, you're not feeling very peaceful at the moment, where you're having to give energy to a Knave of Coins or a Page of Coins, and I feel like that's what's causing the conflict, or perhaps you and this Knave of Coins are not agreeing on something, not understanding each other, and you just want it all to calm down. It's like you want this, you want the misunderstandings to end, like just bring it to an end. Why can't we just get along? And it's put you in a headspace of, well, maybe I just need to be all about myself, and whatever happens, happens. That could be the risk. Maybe I should focus on myself. I don't know what's going to come of that. You've got someone here that I feel like you want to be around. You want to know them. You could be, heavily attracted to them if this is about love, if this is about a romantic situation. Somebody that you're heavily attracted to. This is a very passionate person. But at the same time, it's like, well, you know, if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. With that on course card, if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's not, well, it'll go away. But I'm not going to put all of my time and energy into this person or this situation. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is coming from a bit of a childish angle where they're letting their ego take over. They don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be proven wrong. And I feel like it's a case of them saying, well, why can't you just accept what I'm saying? Why can't you just even accept me for me? Why don't you understand me? I feel like they're trying to offer you something here, and you're like, it's not enough. It's an immature offer. It's not enough. And that could be what is causing the conflict here, because what they're offering you is not enough, which comes to that fortune card where I was saying, be careful what you wish for, or you know, maybe you're asking for too much, too good to be true. Like, I feel like what they're offering you something and you're going, yeah, okay, that's great, that I want that, but I want more than what you're offering. So it's like they're only meeting you halfway with whatever this offer is. Clarify this top row, please. 9 of Wands. So you might be feeling upset or wounded at the moment. Then you've got the 10 of Swords. Ace of Wands, which is nice to see under the 6 of Swords. 2 of Swords. And the Emperor, the Divine Masculine. On the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Swords returns. Now you do have 3 sixes. I was saying earlier, you've got 3 sixes. You only had 2. Now you've got 3. So I can tell you already that whatever the issue is, whatever the situation is, it's going to come to an end. You're going to find a resolution here, because you've got the 6 of Wands, victory, on the 6 of Swords, peace and calm, and things settling down. So, you know, whatever the situation is, it is going to calm down for you and have you feeling much better. Now, in this first row, the 7 of Coins, the 9 of Wands, I feel like you've given, or you feel like you've given as much as you can to this situation, and now you're exhausted with the 9 of Wands. You're exhausted. I think with these misunderstandings, you've been hurt and you're feeling like you just cannot give any more. You're done. You're exhausted. You've got the 10 of Swords next to that on the 9 of Coins. So where I was saying, are you going to be putting yourself first? It's very possible you're thinking about, maybe I just need to walk away from this. Maybe I just need to even block this person because I'm done. 9 of Wands with the 10 of Swords. I am tired. I am tired of doing this. This could be something that you have experienced over and over and over, because you're now at the point where you just have had enough and you cannot take it anymore. And you're, really thinking about, well, no, I need to put myself first. I need to be thinking about my own happiness. I can provide my own stability. I can make myself happy. I've got the 4 of Cups. With that 6 of Swords, an Ace of Wands, that's telling me that there is going to be a conversation that's going to clear things up. Are you kidding me? You've got the Six of Swords again. Pisces, why does this always happen in your readings? Okay, so now you've got 4 sixes on the table. You've got 2 Six of Swords, and you've got 3 Six of Swords and 1 Six of Wands. So you've got 6 4 times. 6 is about harmony, solutions, peace, the ending of conflict. But you've got it 4 times. 4s are about growth. 4s are about that, yeah, things might not be progressing how you had hoped they might, but you've got a stable foundation, so things can only grow and evolve and get better. And that the universe is saying, just keep going. As this on course card said, keep going. It's all lining up. I love it when it all just lines up. So yeah, the Six of Swords here with the Ace of Wands, I feel like he's saying there's going to be a conversation which is going to sort of hit the reset button on this situation. I do feel like you're dealing with a person here, obviously. Is it romantic? I'm not really sure. It could very well be, but there's been misunderstandings with someone. You're tired of dealing with this situation with this person. It's exhausting you. 4 of Cups, you've decided to just sit back. As I said, things will happen when they're supposed to happen. And that's the mindset that I feel like you're taking on. Like, there's nothing more I can do here. I've got no more to give. I've got no more energy to try and sort this out. So you're just sitting back. You're going to wait. You wait for this person to come to you. If they've got something to say, they'll come to you. Or perhaps you're still talking, but you're not really doing or saying anything to try and fix the situation. You're just cruising along, like, whatever. If they say something, it's just like, yep, okay, whatever. You know, you're not looking to dive back into the situation. You're not looking to keep going over the same thing. You've had enough, right? 6 of Swords is saying you just want it to be over. So 9 of Pentacles on the 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, you just want it to be over. You are done, and just, it's this like, well, do I need to just move on? Do I need to just let go of this? Do I need to block this person? Is this the only way that I can be done? Is this the only way that I can find some peace from this? Because I've had enough. I'm over it. Do whatever you want to do. I'm tired of discussing it. And then you have the discussion, Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords. You have the discussion, and I feel like it's hitting that reset button for you, where it allows you to start understanding each other again. I don't know why I'm looking at the 6 and the 1, giving me a 7. I don't know how the number 7 is significant or who it is significant to, but I was just being asked to acknowledge the number 7. So you would know if that's for you. I don't feel like it's a date that something's going to happen. I feel like, I don't know, the number 7 is important to somebody watching. And then we've got the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a card of tradition. It is a card of spirituality. It is also a card of long-term commitment and marriage. So I feel like this conversation that you're going to have with this Knave of Coins is going to bring some kind of enlightenment or some kind of epiphany about the situation or the connection. It may even come across in terms of, well, what were we even arguing about? Why were we arguing? So unnecessary. We didn't need to let it get to this point. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to feel like, okay, we made a mountain out of a molehill. If this is romantic, the love is still there. And it's very possible if this is a romantic situation where you guys are not like in a commitment, you're just maybe seeing each other or dating. I feel like this conversation is going to bring on the discussion of commitment or the discussion of long term. Like, I really hated fighting with you. It was painful when we weren't getting along. And now we're having this conversation. We're sorting it all out. And you know what? This time of us not getting along has really made me realize that I want to be with you. I want to marry you. I want to, in some way, commit to you. Because the Ace of Wands is about a new beginning. The Six of Swords, as we know, is about balance and the end of conflict. So this person or you, Pisces, may decide, or I feel like it's going to come up in conversation where somebody says, you know what, let's do this properly, or I want to commit to you. I want to be with only you because I realize now that I don't want to lose you. I don't want to have to be without you. And then we've got this Knave of Coins with the Two of Swords. So I feel like there's some kind of decision that gets made. Somebody does have an offer of stability, or somebody wants to say, as I just said, let's be together. But it's because it's a page, it's got that childish feeling to it. So somebody's saying let's commit, but I feel like the other person is saying don't be ridiculous. That's not a possibility, because there's these Two of Swords here. So there's still something that needs to further be discussed or uncovered. And I feel like that the decision does not, like there's no final decision made in this moment. Like the discussion is had about the commitment. But then I feel like somebody is going, hey, I don't think we're ready for that. But I'm not saying that this is over either. I still want to be with you, but I'm not sure that I can commit to you right now. But then we've got the Four of Wands falling on top of the Knave of Coins and the Two of Swords. So I do feel like everything gets sorted out. The Four of Wands, it is a card of happiness and celebration and two people coming together. It's a card of partnership and being happily partnered. But I still feel like somebody is saying, I'm not ready for this high level of commitment yet. So I still want to be with you. I really like you. I'm super attracted to you. And as we saw at the beginning, you had the Warlock and the Witch. So that is a perfect match. But I feel like somebody is not quite ready for that commitment, because there's still something that needs to be done or something that needs to be uncovered. And then moving on to the Five of Swords and the Emperor, this may cause some upset. So it's like, you just sorted it out, then somebody denies the offer of commitment, and then there's a bit of upset because that Five of Swords is turning up there, which tells me that this is, again, there's a bit of somebody's ego becomes bruised. I feel somebody's ego gets hit. Probably the masculine energy in this connection. Now, I'm not talking man and woman, male or female. I'm talking about the energy. Everybody has masculine, feminine energy. So it's whoever is the more masculine energy out of the two. I feel, the divine masculine. I feel that probably the feminine energy of the two is the one to say, no, I'm not quite ready for this. And then the masculine is hit hard and really hurting over that. And then, of course, I feel like there's another discussion that takes place, probably some kind of disagreement, being that it's the Five of Swords. And this person still wants that stability, still wants to settle down. They know that they want to settle down with you. This person is not taking no for an answer. The Emperor does not take no for an answer. The Emperor does not give up. The Emperor is a leader and a role model, and somebody who knows exactly what they want. Sitting on that, you've got the Eight of Cups. So I do feel that this may cause another little bit of a separation, or somebody just needing to take a step back and work out what's going on and reevaluate the circumstances. In these cards, you've got a moon here. You've also got a moon here, which tells me that something needs to be uncovered. There's an emotional issue that needs to be discussed. And I feel like once you get to the root of how somebody's feeling, or how both of you are feeling, or what both of you want, once you can get to the root of that and discuss it properly, then I feel like you get to the Six of Wands, Six of Swords over here, where everything calms down. So the problem is you're starting out here where, you know, a misunderstanding has taken place and you're thinking about chucking it all in. You've had enough. You're exhausted. The two of you have this conversation, and I feel like long-term commitment or a higher level of commitment is offered, because I hate being away from you. Somebody says, no, I'm not ready to commit, but I still want to be with you. I'm not ready to live with you. I'm not ready to marry you. I'm not ready to be exclusive, something like that. And then the other person sees that as straight up rejection. And I feel like they are going to retreat. And it might not be for a long period, because you come back together, because balance is restored here. Things work out. There's a victory. There's success. Underneath that, you've got the Hierophant again. I just felt like I needed to have a look at that. You've got the Hierophant again. So victory and success in a higher level of commitment in some way. So, you know, the ego is going to be bruised. The person's going to walk away, and they'll be back. They just need a moment to sort out their emotions, reevaluate, and then they will come back. And you'll get this, to me, it's feeling like, okay, they come back and you go, oh, okay, I'm sorry I said that. I didn't want to lose you. I wasn't saying that I don't want to be with you. And I'm feeling like, and then it's like, well, what do you want? And it comes back to that. Be careful what you wish for, because I feel like this is, you know, it's what you wanted, but it's not enough. As I said, you've got what you want, but it's not enough. You want more than what this person was offering. And even though they're saying they want to that higher level of commitment, you're like, yeah, no, it's still not enough. So they need to go away and just think about what the offer is, think about how they're feeling. I feel like another conversation will take place, and then you guys sort it out. Let's take another card, please. This Five of Swords, Emperor, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Emperor, Eight of Cups. What does this mean? The moon comes back again. I was talking about the two moons. Deep discussion, deep and hidden feelings need to come to the surface. Dropping cards. King of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So it still comes back to making that decision. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the Tower. So there's going to be big shake-up. Things are going to change. It could be that Because Pisces, I feel like it's you who says, no, what you're offering is not enough. So then you probably have to talk about what it is that you want. Three of Pentacles, it's possible. It's possible that's here because you're deciding to try and make this work, and you're going to open up about how you're feeling and what you want. It could also be, being that it's a 3, it could also just be indicating that this person, you know, they're not prioritizing you, or they haven't prioritized you, and that's what you want to say to them. I need to be a priority before I agree to any kind of commitment. The King of Cups, coming in with that offer of love, I feel like you'll express to this person, how I was saying, it's not enough. You're going to tell them that you need a solid commitment. Like, yes, they might be offering a higher level of commitment, offering more than what they previously were, but it's still not enough. You need more. You need, maybe you want to be married and they weren't offering you that, and you're going to say, well, no, for this to work, we need to get engaged, or else I'm going to walk. 7 of Swords, you still feel as though this person is not being entirely honest with you. They're holding back on something. 2 of Pentacles, you're going to continue making this decision. This could even be that somebody here is dealing with a third party, and they're not fully committing to you because they're trying to juggle you and this other person. And they might say to you, hey, I'm going to be done with the third party. I'm walking away from them, with the 8 of Cups there. But they're not being entirely honest with you, or they're saying it because they think that that's what you want to hear. And they're like, well, if I say that, then Pisces won't be so upset with me anymore. It'll keep Pisces, what's the word for it? Not quiet, but it'll calm Pisces down for the meantime. But they're going to continue to juggle. I feel like by them saying, I choose you, I'm going to settle down with you, they're just saying that to sort of temper the situation. But they haven't really yet decided on that, or they don't know how to do that yet. So they're putting it out there and they're saying it, but they don't actually have the intention yet of actually walking away from that person, because they don't know how to do that. So they're telling you what's going to happen, but they're going to continue juggling, because in that moment they're being deceitful when they say that to you. And that's not to say that they'll never do it, just in that moment. They might be saying it, but they don't have a plan to do it. Now, on a side note, Pisces, if this is a work situation, because I feel like there's some work stuff going on here as well. I feel like this is saying that you're also, wanting to put yourself first at work. You're exhausted from the work that you've been doing. You need a bit of a helping hand here with the 4 of Cups. You need somebody to come in and help you to do that work because you're exhausted. You're considering taking a break or a step back from the role that you're currently in. But I do feel like there's a bit of a saving grace here. Somebody comes in, either it's extra staff or even just, one new staff member is coming in, which is going to hit that reset button for you at work, and you'll feel like you can continue to push on. And I feel like the work situation starts to sort of balance or even out for you, even though you're feeling like you need to move on. There could be some of you who are in a leadership role may decide to step down from that because it is just too much, it's too overwhelming, it's too much responsibility. Or it may be that somebody who is a bit higher up than you, your boss, your manager, supervisor, somebody like that, is going to be leaving the workplace. 8 of Cups, 5 of Swords. So there might be some kind of incident in the workplace or some kind of falling out which causes somebody who is higher up than you to move on. You may then be offered that role of leadership, Pisces. So you can expect to be offered a role of leadership here because somebody else is moving on. Okay, so basically that's your reading, Pisces. That's the work stuff's pretty straightforward. But in terms of the other situation, I kind of feel like there's many ups and downs with this. They're going to make you an offer. You're not going to be satisfied with that. And it may cause further arguments. And also remember, if they make you an offer or they say to you that they're going to prioritize you, they want to, but they don't actually have the plan in place. So when they say that to you, it's a little bit of a lead on, a little bit of a, you know, this will keep Pisces happy and quiet, but they're going to continue juggling between you and the other priority or the other person. So just keeping that in mind. But also, everything's going to happen at the right time. I had the Witch and the Warlock. It's a perfect match. It's just that you don't know where this is heading, and you're expecting more from the person than what they are either prepared to offer or currently able to offer. So I feel like, you know, in time, if you are willing to wait for the right time, then you'll find that things do work out in this situation. So before I close up your reading, let's get some angel answers for you. What does Pisces need to know, please? If you believe. So basically that's saying, you know, if you believe that the two of you are meant to be together, or if you believe that this situation can calm down, then I guess just hang in there. It is a possibility. Also believing in yourself. You got helpful people. So turning to people around you if you're needing guidance or support or advice even, and that would come into the work stuff as well, where I was saying that that helping hand comes in to reset the work situation. Peaceful resolution. I don't know how many times it can be said with all of these sixes and 2 6 of Swords. That is saying peaceful resolution within itself. And Pisces, you've also got perfect timing, which I brought up numerous times, that everything is going to work out and you'll see that successful outcome when it is the right time. Right now, unfortunately, the two of you, you and this other person, need to cycle through this chaos because that's, in some way, it's going to better the situation once you guys can sort out the issues. So Pisces, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're interested in being alerted to my future uploads. But I wish you all the best. Just keep in mind everything at the right time, and it is going to work out. Sixes everywhere. So just roll with it, Pisces. Good luck.